How are you? Where do I
Yeah,
find you
good.
now?
I'm Cambridge, and yeah,
Your tour started already, as I
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I'm on tour. Yeah,
You're on
yeah. I'm
tour.
playing tonight.
We can't wait to see you in Sofia. Uh,
Yeah, I can.
you
Yeah,
you come
can't wait to
soon?
go there. I
Yes,
I, I love it here and there. Yeah,
really. You present here your new album, which, as I understand, am I right?
yeah, yeah. Of course.
Of course. And when I listen to it, it's a really interesting project that it's like two opposite things. You gather two opposite things, and I'm interested in what is the connection for you between these two opposite sides of your album.
Well, for me, it's not really opposite, but it's link
Yes, the link between them.
together, and I always like from my first album to till now, it's always been like full of like contrast and different stuff. When I started to do music, it was more acoustic instruments, also noisy and more electric textures. And on the three last albums, it's been like piano and also electronic,
Mhm.
and both together or different albums, and the last one I wanted to finish this trilogy with an album in two parts where there is the acoustic element and the electronic, and also it was like kind of the piano album was the sort of introspection meditation and thoughts about identity and trying to find your true self, um, and then to find the energy to be able to go out and 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 action and activism. So the second album is the first album is like kind of minimal and just the piano. The second album is more organic and more dynamic.
Yes, you said that the first part is like introspection. What did you find found something new about yourself when you start writing this album? When you start finding inspiration in your inner world about this first part? Do you find something new?
I think it's more about like like being, because this album is like born after say tour, and I spent lots of my like half of my life at sea and on a boat, and being at sea there is no culture pressure, and there is no uh, like pressure and social um, impact from society, and you're just like in nature, and you're just yourself naked. I mean, not
Yes.
naked because it's up north, but and then you like everything is kind of obvious and makes sense, and all the the pressure, the patriarcha, like um, pressure on gender and all of that. It's obvious that it's not natural, and that's at sea there is no gender, and there is no question of domination or social pressure. So the album is about that, this kind of like finding your inner energy, and being true to yourself. And when you have that, then after you can go back in society and find the energy to turn everything into action.
Yes, it sounds really inspirational. Your words sounds inspirational, and you speak about the power of nature and its beauty, and everything you felt when you were on your boat alone, all by yourself, and your wife, of
No,
course.
I wasn't alone actually,
Yes, you
but
wasn't
yeah.
alone, but you wasn't with a little people, the right people or with you. But I listened to your newest single, yeah, with Oduzen, and I feel it's related to nature too, and like there is some connection between um, everything you told me about this your album and this new single, um, and I try to translate the lyrics, and they provoked me to ask you which is the most beautiful thing in life for you.
I don't know, love, but the lyrics is yeah, it's other than lyrics. It's a hip hop band from France, and they're really talented and it's got a really specific way of like using words. It shows in cities and in concrete as well.
Yes,
It's just like more trying not to be that anthropocentric and
yes,
also I think like. um, lots of like harm we do to nature and civilization and people. It's always like kind of like because of capitalism, and it's always like kind of colonization of like nature, colonization of people, and trying to impose like stupid Western point of view, like that greed focused. And it's yeah, the first album is also like when I like think about nature, it's also like nature within like everybody, and it's not just nature, it's everything is nature, and nature is everywhere, just like we are sometimes really far in our virtual
yes.
society from truth, like and uh, yeah.
And have you ever surprised yourself when you start writing music?
Actually, I think it's like if we're listening carefully to my discography, it's not that different, and there's always been like kind of like constant evolution or and contrast within albums from the start. Um, the second album I released was um, uh, a split project with a band called Bastard, and it was fairly noisy, and so it was from the start. It was in the 90s, so I never changed, and it's just like focused. I've been on one part of what I'm doing, but I always been doing at the beginning like more electric and guitar focused and noise focused stuff and acoustic stuff. And then at the really really beginning, I started music with electronic with samples, and so I'm just like exploring, but not like within this. Uh, uh, it's not that different. And yeah, I just don't like doing boring stuff. So when I'm bored, I just try not to be. And to, I'm quite genuine with music, and I love music, and it makes me have fun, and so that's why I'm still making music, actually.
You're artists that have and express his opinion about world around you and what happened in the world. And the world nowadays is so crazy with all these wars and all these hate and everything. What do you think? Where is the place of an artist in this world? What's the
In the
mission
street.
in the street? Thank you. What is the moment or event in your life that defined you, the person you are now?
Oh, there's several. I have with my partner, we just crossed California on a bike, and we've been chased by a mountain lion, and we're almost one month after that, two tourists died in the same circumstances in Washington State, and that's changed my perception of nature and or my place within the world. So that was one, because that I was like really I was not aware about my ecosystem, the ecosystem I was in, and not being aware, not knowing where exactly what are the rules, natural rules
Mhm.
in my ecosystem can lead to death. Um, so that was when I was really afraid. It was
How
really
old were you?
dangerous, and so it was a key moment and a shift. I played in Gaza in 2007, and that was also a shift because I saw so many injustice, and I met people, I met children that been in like taken by the police and obliged to watch porn for one day. I saw women that gave birth at checkpoints. Yeah, it changed my life. And recently I went to Svalbard like last summer, and it was the first time I was in that up north and in such a wild environment with no humans. And I interviewed lots of scientists, and some of them were really serious and really science focused. And almost all of the people I talked to just burst into tears in the conversation because of the climate change. So it was also something quite intense.
Thank you. It's a real pleasure to talk to you, and I hope to see
Cool.
you live in some weeks and
Yeah, cool.
to have a really great time in Sofia. I hope so.
Yeah,
And
yeah, can't
your
wait.
concert is sold out. That's why,
Oh, cool.
yes,
Hey.
we wait for you. Thank you. Have a nice evening.